sue them for breaking the law and doing international law?
You know what, thank you for asking that. I actually am, we are suing, we've just started our lawsuit against the One Bay Area plan. And this is going to be huge. It's going to be it's a constitutional suit. We're suing on the 5th and 14th Amendments of the United States Constitution to block this huge regional plan in the San Francisco Bay Area, 9 counties, 101 cities, 7 million people, all being regionalized against their will and without their knowledge. So we are suing, and I think it is very important, although, of course, I grew up with lawyers, and I know that, like my dad used to say, fair is what comes to town at the end of the summer. And you may lose, but...
Trade is whatever you, that's 12.
That's right, or 5, I guess. But, you know, the thing is that we do need to use our court systems. We do need to use our legal system and sue.
Can you do it in a group basis, like a constituency? Can they get together and sue the council?
What we're doing, we are actually suing, our plan is to sue the federal government and also the Metropolitan Planning Organization and the Association of Bay Area Governments.
Here's the other thing that I can't seem to find, and I try to do the research, is who is the organization, what is it, the non-government, whatever. I tried to find it for, like, for example, San Antonio, but I could not determine who were the players that were actually the liaison between the city and Italy. And it's kind of like mysterious. Is that in your book?
What you need to do, here's what you need to do. You can file, it's not a Freedom of Information Act, that's federal. It's a public records request. File that with your local municipality. Find out.
But with who? Because there's so many of them, maybe with the financial.
Well, are you trying to find
mayor?
out? It depends on which agency you're going after. So if you're going after your local city council, you want to file with them a public records request to determine when they became a member of ICLEI or whether they're getting software from ICLEI. ICLEI sells software on greenhouse gas management and monitoring. So if that's what you're doing, you want to examine their records. And you want to do it for your county.
Thank you.
Doing that.
We've got time for one more question.
Yeah, honored to meet you, Rosa, and thanks a lot for doing that.
Thanks.
Yeah, my mother told me about the plan for local governance back in 1972 with the Council for Relations and Trilateral Commission. And I didn't notice Agenda 21 until about 2008, about February. People pointed it out to me. And a lot of people just don't realize this at all. But I also look for what's behind it and what really keeps it. I think you touched on it a bit. And that is our Federal Reserve. The fact that if I could loan everyone in this room $1 million, we'd like it to be great. That's what they're able to do. When they put the squeeze on us in September 2008, they loaned themselves $16.1 trillion with a T.
Yeah.
And most people don't realize that it is like a poker game. They make you feel good about things like they are right now, and then they put the squeeze on us and rake in the chips. That's one of the aspects of this plan for global governance, is to bring our economy down, basically steal the inheritance from our children and take over.
Yeah, that actually, I do talk about that in my book. I just wanted to say that before Jim gets going on that. And that is really a vital part of this plan in order to collapse our economy, in order to make us more vulnerable and accepting of this. All these local municipalities are desperate for money.
That's right. In fact, if you want a little view of the future, just look at Cyprus and look what's happening over here. Watch the dominoes fall in Europe, and then if they can get away with it, it'll be over here. I wouldn't keep a whole lot of money in the banks if I were you.
Yeah, that's for sure.
But what I wanted to say was that this is all the plan. It's all part of the deal. Okay, and there are people behind it. You know, we talk about corporations. Well, I love it. The Supreme Court now, of course, back in the 1800s, ruled that a corporation is an individual. Okay, so, and now recently they ruled that they can, as an individual, they give money to a political candidate. So in other words, they buy us to politicians. I like the guy, I think it's in LA, corporation papers on the
Oh,
street
yeah.
next to me. It's drove in the high occupancy lane. I got an individual here with me. You know, how do you play with this stuff?
Thank you guys so much. I'm gonna go ahead and dismiss them, they get over the front table to sign some books.
All right, great. Thank you.
Would you like, guys? Thank you, Mary Bowen, Rosa, Koire, Jim Moss.